Hey YouTube, this is Reds Music Park Fan 62. I just did a video on the complete lineup for Kings Island's Halloween Haunt for 2023. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk about it more, my thoughts, some tips and tricks, and so forth. First, first tip. Um, get to the park as soon as you can. Kings Island's Halloween Haunt is one of the biggest events in the area. Therefore, it does get a lot of people. Now, if you are looking for days where you can still do the haunted attractions as well as rides like Diamondback and all that, which I will get to, um, your best nights are either going to be Friday night or Sunday night. Now, Sunday night is October 8th, 15th, and 22nd, from 6 o'clock to 11 o'clock. Now, please be aware, um, all the indoor mazes open up for that, which um, is Alien Abyss, Madame Fatale's Cabinet of Terror, Slaughterhouse, and Hotel St. Michelle. Corned opens at 7, slash the Scare Zones. Now, if you are looking to go on a Saturday, um, please be aware it does get extremely busy. So, like I just said, get to the park as soon as you can. That way, you have all day to do what you want. If you can afford it, the best thing to do would be get the Fast Lane Pass. And if you are into haunted houses, I would also say get the Fright Lane Pass. I will put down below how much the Fright Lane passes are. Please note that does exclude taxes and fees. Now, especially Saturday nights, um, if you are looking to sit down and relax, get away from all the haunt stuff, um, please be aware places like the Festus House does get extremely busy. So, unfortunately, they do a one way in, one way out situation. You come in on the side near International Street, which is near the Viking ship, um, and and that bar. I don't know that bar's name. And then you enter in, um, and then you exit out going toward Coney Mall. Um, that is the only time that they do that is when you have events like that. Please be aware as well. Um, Events like that can get overwhelm them. So please be patient with all those team members working in Panda Express and La Rosa and Festus House, as they are trying to get the food out as fast as they can in a safely manner. Other places you can sit down and relax, but please be aware it may be busy, is the brew house, the Miami River Brew House, right under Diamondback. But if you want to, especially if you want to look at some football, the bar is going to be extremely busy. The other place, possibly, depending on their staffing situation for that day, could also be the French Corner Cafe, um, which is right there at the corner at the end of International Street, right near Planet Snoopy. Please be aware, though, with them being right there, they are going to get more people coming in and out. So that goes the same if you have to charge your cell phone. So the best thing to do in this situation is probably buy one of those battery packs you can just put on and it charges it itself. Um, next place I can think of at this moment would also be the porch of the La Rosa Pizza in Rivertown. But please be aware, with Rivertown getting a new um, scare zone this year, that area may be a little bit busier than it has in past years. Now, um, the next thing is this: if you are looking to go on a certain day, but you're not looking for a crowd, there are three possibilities in this situation you can do: a Friday night, a Sunday night, or if there's a chance of rain. Now, Friday night is because of high school football. Therefore, a lot of those don't get out till about 10 o'clock or so, which only leaves them about 2 hours to get to the park and enjoy it. But a lot of times they will just wait and do it the next day. Sunday night is because of school the next day. So please keep that in mind. And then lastly, rain. Uh, Not a lot of people want to go to it when it rains. So there's a good time. But please be aware as well. Um, Things like scare zones and possibly an attraction like corn may or may not open depending on the rain situation. Um, Now, um, for shows, like I said in the video, they got three shows for this year, which is Nightwalkers, Monster Rock, and Doctor Nightmare. Those typically tend to get a good turnout, so keep that in mind. Um, Especially with Doctor Nightmare being a new show for this year, that probably will get a decent crowd around it uh, throughout the night. So keep that in mind. Also, please also keep this in mind as well. If you are going to the Starbucks on International Street, they do close the speaker section of their lobby around 10 o'clock. So a lot of the times, especially the closer it gets to closing, they will start to make sure either people buy something or you have to leave. So keep that in mind. Hotel St. Michelle is back near Windseeker in that area. Um, so you will have to wait in a queue. Um, I don't exactly know how many people they will send in at a time, but keep that in mind as well. Now, for the Pumpkin Eater Scare Zone in Action Zone, please be aware of the fact you will get a lot of people coming together just because you have people going to Vertigo and all that, as well as just people walking through. So keep that in mind. Now, what rides are open during the event? Basically, all the rides except the water rides, which is Congo Falls, and the River Rapids ride, as well as Planet Snoopy. Now, how I assume Adventure Port's rides will be open as well during the event, but please note those rides are probably going to stay extremely busy as well. Now, times. They have shortened it from past years. For the indoor mazes, on Friday night and Saturday nights go from 6 p.m. to midnight. So you have that, and then on Sunday, October 8th, 15th, and 22nd, 6 o'clock to 11 o'clock. For the outdoor maze / scare zones, Friday nights is 7 o'clock to midnight, and then Sundays 8th, 15th, and 22nd, 7 to 11. Um, Now, back to the food situation for a minute as well. If you do get the all day dining or the premium dining plan, if you do not have the dining on your season pass, please be aware those lines for those places are going to get extremely long. So please have patience with them. Especially, I am curious on how Grain and Grill will do. Grain and Grill is their new restaurant for this year. I am curious how that's going to do, and if people are just going to use it as a place to sit down, relax, charge your cell phone, etc. So keep that in mind. Um, Now, for the cost of things, um, if you want to eat all day, skip the line for both the rides and the haunted houses, assuming you do not have to skip the line on your season pass. I will try and see if I can get all that information, and I will put it down below. Um, but also, please note as well, they can, they can adjust pricing depending on the day and the crowds. So especially for an event like Halloween Haunt, that price will probably go up more compared to something like a Tuesday in June. So keep that in mind. Um, and also, before I end this video, if you looked at my Alien X Scare Zone last year, toward the end of the video, you heard one of the scare actors say something in the ballpark of "Do not touch the scare actor." He said it, I believe it was like 3 times during the video. Unless the event says you can touch the scare actor, please do not touch the scare actors. They're only doing their job. They only have in the ballpark of less than 20 hours a week that they do this. Um, so you have roughly 6 hours on Friday nights, 6 hours Saturday nights, unless you are a outdoor maze or scare zone, and then certain Sundays. So if you are an outdoor maze person, you only basically have less than 10 hours a week. Um, or no, less than 20 if you don't want to add Sundays into the mix. So please do not touch the scare actors. This goes for any theme park haunted attraction as well. These scare actors are only doing their job. This is what they're being paid to do. So just let them do what they do, and you will be